So it's been about a year and a half since we started our lab tested segment, and let's just say AdSense has kind of paid off. You gotta see my new car. I didn't buy a brand new 2019 NSX, but Acura was so kind to let me borrow this for the week, and let's just say, woo, this thing is sweet. And for 2019, there were some adjustments made. In fact, it performed a whopping 2 seconds faster at the Suzuka racetrack than the prior year. This exterior color is called Curva Red, and the interior is called Orchid, like the flower. And you know what? It even matches Andie. But honestly, if you want to hear specs, Micah Drives has a great video on the 2019 NSX, so definitely check it out. I'll put the link below. What I really want to find out is, can I have a supercar as my daily driver? I just love the way they drive, but in all honesty, I was really not sure what a supercar was gonna feel like. I was shocked with how comfortable and natural I felt the first time I got behind this wheel. Also, this steering wheel is so beefy. 9 and 3 o'clock, it's like it was made for my palm. I love this thing. It's got all-wheel drive, so I feel really secure and safe. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna take this out in snow, in like a snowstorm, but I feel pretty confident this would do well in most conditions. And the fact that it has Apple CarPlay, it's just that much more user-friendly. Waze, Google Maps, easy to manipulate, makes it that much safer, keeping your eyes on the road and looking out for those potholes. Ooh. I don't want to go over a pothole in this thing. Now, one thing that I like to do maybe once a week or a couple times a month is go to Chick-fil-A. Now, I'm a little nervous about bringing this through the drive-thru, not because I'm worried about hitting a curb, but I don't know if I'm gonna reach the takeout counter. We'll have to see. I might have to put my whole body out of the window. Oh man, it's a little busy. Oh, I'm gonna need this. That's right, this thing has got a removable cup holder. Now that's pretty smart. You don't realize how low you are until you're surrounded by dog-friendly vehicles, because pretty much everyone drives an SUV these days. And speaking of dog-friendly rides, just wait till you see what we have up our sleeve next week. I am coming back at you with another dog-friendly vehicle, and this thing is gonna be so luxury, it's like a luxury bus. Don't miss it. Hi, how are ya? Number 1 Deluxe Pepper Jack, Andie, sweet tea with that. Number 2 Deluxe. So my YouTube channel is called Andie the Lab. Normally I do all dog-friendly cars. So this week we're changing it up a little bit, so thank you. Maybe we got a new subscriber. There's someone on the curbside handing us our meals, so I am not gonna have to reach out as far as I thought. Hi. Thank you so much. Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to reach out of the window. Don't worry. I'm not gonna get grease on the steering wheel. seats are really soft too. I mean, this suede is pretty sweet looking, but it definitely is a little hot in the crotch. But it's also 95 degrees outside, so I'm pretty sure I'd be hot regardless of what was on these seats. They look good. What do you think? Now, Andie's totally not the kind of dog that sits in a front seat and enjoys the ride. Have you noticed she's always in the back in her dog bed? But if your dog likes that, I think you could make it work. I mean, a small dog definitely, but even a big dog, that would be adorable. Time to go food shopping. Normally, I go to the food store once a week, so I shop for the full week, and let's see if we can fit everything in this NSX. My groceries, they fit! So that trunk in the back, it definitely gets hot because of the engine. Could I put a cooler bag back there? Yeah, I could, but since everything fit inside, might as well have the air conditioning on my food. That back trunk would be perfect for a bag of dog food. And it's that time of the month where I gotta go pick up a new bag, so let's go run a quick errand. That dog food fit, and there was even extra space. I could have bought some more stuff. And when you need to pull things out of the rear, just be careful because the exhaust is located on the bottom in the center. It might spit a little hotness out on you. So just be aware of that. That happened to me a couple times. And when it's 95 degrees outside, you feel like you burn your ankles. And in the morning, if you're pressed for time, you made lunches, you prepped dinner, you threw a load of laundry in, you walked the dog. Maybe you need to put your makeup on when you're in the car. Well, there's no mirror in here, so you're gonna have to improvise. Getting out is definitely a new experience because I'm not used to being so low to the ground, but you make it work, and I'm sure over time you get used to it. But if you got super long legs, I guess you just get a better ab workout. Ugh, keep yourself up. Ugh. Now, backing this thing up, I've been putting it in the garage every night, and it's not hard to do, but you definitely have to rely on the cameras. So it's a good thing that Acura has clear cameras, because if you turn your head, you don't see anything back there. So you got different modes. You got quiet mode, which honestly, you can just creep up. It's real quiet. I mean, when this car got dropped off to me, I was shocked with how quiet it was. I thought it was gonna be loud and noisy coming up my neighborhood. You got your sport mode, which is kind of like normal driving mode. And then you got Sport Plus, which is a bit more aggressive. You can really hear that engine sound. The steering gets tighter. And then from Sport Plus, you go to track mode. To a stop fast, this particular model has the ceramic carbon brakes, and even when I was driving around all day in the hot heat, these brakes just work. Everyone's gonna have their opinion on the NSX, whether it's good or bad, but my goal was to see, could this NSX really be a daily driver? And honestly, it could. Grocery shopping, pet store, takeout, comfort, reliability. Clearly, I didn't put Andie in here and her large dog bed really wouldn't work out, but it doesn't mean mom can't have fun and get out a little bit. It just means I need two cars, this one and the A-Spec MDX. Now, I know this video is a little different than what we normally do on this channel, but it's fun to change things up a little bit. But don't worry, we have so many dog-friendly rides that we're testing out this summer. But in all seriousness, my top 5 favorite features are: 1, the overall exterior look. I think it's so cool how you can see the engine, and I love those door handles. 2, the fact that this is not intimidating to drive. 3, quiet mode. You can just creep out of your neighborhood and your neighbors will love you. 4, the steering wheel. Seriously comfortable. And 5, the surprising amount of space in here. You have to admit, it's pretty cool what I was able to pack out in this ride. Big shout out to Honda Acura for letting me lab mom test this 2019 NSX. It's definitely lab mom approved, and even though Andie didn't get to enjoy the inside, I think she looked pretty cute on the outside. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Andie's Instagram so you can see more pictures of this beauty and the next dog-friendly ride that's to come. We'll see you next time. Bye.